Hey folks, and welcome back to What the Tech. Today we'll be taking a look at the HD60s game capture device. So Elgato, it's one of the first brands you think of when talking about recording gameplay, in particular for consoles. We've been lucky enough to have been given a brand spanking new HD60s from the fine folks over at Elgato, so we're giving it a thorough going over D1 DLC style. So let's start by taking a look at what the HD60s is and what you can get for your hard-earned beer tokens. Basically, it's an external and easily portable game capture device that allows you to record your console gameplay directly to your PC with zero lag and in gorgeous full 1080p at 60 frames per second. This is mainly thanks to the inclusion of USB 3.0 port, which is one of the main upgrades from their previous range of external game capture devices, like the HD60. Out of the box, you'll get the HD60s unit itself, a medium-sized HDMI cable and the USB cable, meaning you'll need to get your hands on a secondary HDMI cable in order to hook in your console of choice, which, let's be honest, these days is not something you'll be lacking. Now, as I mentioned before, the main upgrade that the HD60s brings to the Elgato range is the inclusion of a much needed USB 3.0 port, which enables something that only its big brother, the PCIe HD60 Pro, used to: the instant game view function. In a nutshell, this means you can view your recorded gameplay in near real time via the Elgato companion software, something that can be extremely valuable for testing and fine-tuning your recorded gameplay. You'll also notice a few trade-offs from the PCIe HD60 Pro in order to enable the portability factor of the HD60s. Things such as the HDMI connection only, unfortunately no native retro console support here, and a 40 megabits per second recording limitation may be something that hardcore streamers and YouTubers will consider a deal breaker. However, for us, the simplicity and portability of the HD60s far outweighs the lack of imports and recording rates the internal PCIe variation offers. The last trade-off for the HD60s is the lack of master copy feature, which means if you're planning to stream at one quality while recording a second copy of the footage for post-edit upload purposes, you're out of luck. For the sort of grunt you'll really require the horsepower of the HD60 Pro over a PCIe bandwidth connection. In order to harness the true power of the HD60s, you'll need to download the latest software from Elgato. The software is pretty easy to use. It's the same as what's available for the HD60, including the ability to add custom overlays, edit clips, add commentary, adjust volumes, and so on. You can also use the HD60s with other recording software, such as XSplit or Open Broadcast software. Although there are some stuttering issues with OBS that require some unusual workarounds, I find it less of a hassle to just use the game capture suite in the end, and you'll probably do the same. Pricing is an interesting one though. The HD60s is available through JB Hi-Fi for around about $269, although you can probably hunt around for some bargains and get it marginally cheaper elsewhere. In comparison, you can look at the Razer Ripsaw, which offers the same near zero latency with some additional input features for $319, giving the Elgato HD60s some breathing room on a comparable competitor. Given that the Razer unit is capable of near zero latency like the Elgato HD60s, it's difficult to suggest paying more for not much in return. The HD60s seems to stand out for me, perhaps more from the brand name and the history there, but both statistically and pricing wise, it's hard to argue it's bang for buck here. If you're happy with the HDMI inputs and don't like all-in-one bundled software alternatives, such as the AverMedia GC550 Live, and would prefer your capture card to be as simple as possible and easy to use, you'll be more than happy with the Elgato HD60s, especially if you're upgrading from the older HD or HD60 models. Once again, thank you to Elgato for allowing us to review their products. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next episode.